What's up guys, it's Scum again. Today I've got another unboxing video for you. Got a very nice big box here from Hell's Headbangers Records. Again, like the holidays, really backed up shipping, so I've been getting a lot of packages lately that just got held up due to the holidays. And this was a pretty big order, so again, fun to do an unboxing and show my support for Hell's Headbangers. And a lot of people ask me where I like to order records, CDs, things like that. So this is a good way to also show people some cool underground labels and distros where they can find some things that they might not find on basic websites like Amazon, eBay, things like that. So real quick, it comes in a sturdy box that has tons of packing peanuts in it, and then they always wrap your entire order in plastic wrap. So I've never gotten anything from Hell's Headbangers that came badly damaged. I've never had to ask them to send any sort of replacements. I order from them 2 or 3 times a month. I just constantly add things to my wish list. And then when I have the money, I'll place a nice sized order from them. They're very good about shipping it out very fast. Sometimes they include like some free stuff if they have like some CDs that they're trying to get rid of. So always good stuff from Hell's Headbangers. We'll start off with the CDs real quick. This is Desert Dances and Serpent Sermons. This is a 4-way split with a bunch of Black Twilight bands, Volon, Shaitan, Arizmenda, and Calathon. And my homie Arthur Rizek produced this, mixed and mastered it rather. The Volon song on this is what really caught my attention, and of course the 3 other bands. Very good stuff on here. Black Twilight never does any wrong in my eyes. Here we've got Impurity, Into the Ritual Chamber. This is a compilation CD. It's got their Into the Ritual Chamber material, and then it's got some bonus tracks from a rehearsal from '96, and then some live tracks. Yeah, Impurity is playing this year's Destroying Texas Fest. So I've been brushing up on their catalog because I'm hoping to make it out to that festival this year. Here we got a Cannibal Corpse bootleg CD. This is live in Cleveland. Cannibalizing Cleveland, 1997. So this is obviously Corpse Grinder era Cannibal Corpse, but you have some older songs on here like Stripped, Raped, and Strangled, Covered with Sores, Fucked with a Knife, Hammer Smashed Face. All the stuff that you want to hear from older Cannibal Corpses on here. This is a limited edition bootleg, number 86 out of 350. I'm a die-hard Cannibal Corpse fan, so anytime I come across something I don't have, I buy it instantly. I don't even care what it sounds like. And then another live album here. This is Bestial Warlust, Storming Bestial Legions, live 1996. This was just released by Hell's Headbangers. They will have an LP edition of it soon, if it hasn't come out already, but I wanted to buy the CD version first. Of course, Bestial Warlust, one of the most well-known war metal bands from Australia. Their 2 full-length records are heavily reproduced. Yeah, can't talk today. But yeah, they're highly featured on this live album. I wanted to see how the CD sounded before I ordered the LP, but Hell's Headbangers usually does a very good job, so I wouldn't be surprised if I end up ordering the LP out of that too. And then this one is a record I showed in my last video, the unboxing for Nuclear War Now. This is the CD version of Blasphemy, live in Brazilian Ritual, Third Attack. I already talked about this record in that previous video for the Nuclear War Now unboxing, so I won't really give that one too much attention right now. And then the last CD of this bunch is a band that I kind of just got into, although I've been a fan of other work from the guys that are in this, and that's Funeral Mist. And this is Marantha. Now, their vocalist, let me just double check and make absolutely positively sure here. But their vocalist, yeah, Mortis of Marduk. Now, he is also in Funeral Mist. So all the later Marduk albums have Mortis doing vocals, and he's also the vocalist for Funeral Mist. I love his vocal style, so I definitely wanted to check out some Funeral Mist stuff. Now we'll get on to the records. This is one that's been in my wish list for a while just because of how amazing the cover is. That's Blasphema Fager. The 3 Command of the Absolute Chaos. I'm almost positive this is a Paolo Girardi artwork. It has, yep, I see the signature on the back here. Incredibly beautiful artwork on this record, which is what originally caught my eye. Inner booklet, lyrics, band pictures. It's got like the foil stamped blue band logo. Very nicely presented LP. This one just came on standard black vinyl. I'll show you that here. This was released by Nuclear War Now Records a few years ago. I'm eager to spin this. I've listened to it online. Really liked it, but I definitely want to hear it on vinyl. This is another one that just got released by Hell's Headbangers. Mortician, Domain of Death. If you like brutal death metal, grindcore, old school death metal, gore, horror movies, Mortician is the band for you. A lot of their stuff is played with a drum machine. A lot of people don't like it. I think you just gotta take it, you know, with a grain of salt. I mean, Mortician is a band that, if you don't take them seriously, like at all, they're just really fun and enjoyable to listen to. This came on a nice, like, oxblood and gold merge. Very nice. This is the first time that this record has been released on a standard LP. It was released originally on just picture disc format. So very nice to have a standard LP version of this one. Got another record here. This is one that I've been delaying getting for entirely too long. Slaughter, Strapato. Just old school proto death metal, proto thrash. This band and this record responsible, along with Death and Possessed, for ultimately creating the death metal genre. And I think that Slaughter don't get it near enough praise as they should. Chuck Schuldiner actually played in Slaughter before he started Death. So a band that gets not enough recognition for what they've done. And this is swamp green vinyl. It looks black, but if you hold it up to the lights, you can tell that it's like a very, very dark green. Yeah, phenomenal album. If you want to get a little bit closer to the roots of death metal, please do yourself a favor and listen to this album by Slaughter, Strapato. And then finally, last item in the box, another LP. This is a record that took me a little bit to get used to because it's so bizarre, and I really started to like it a lot, and that is Howls of Ebb. Cursus Impasse, The Pendulumic Vows. This stuff is extremely avant-garde, death, black, whatever you want to call it. But it is a sound unique to Howls of Ebb. I will definitely say that. I really was not sure what to make of this record when I first heard it. I kind of dismissed it as just something that was just way over my head. I couldn't wrap my head around it. But something about it, I think it's just because I saw a lot of people talking about it, including it in their year-end lists. I came back to it and I was listening to it and I just kind of got sucked into it by just how abrasive it is. It's not normal by any stretch of the imagination, and I think that is what brought me back to it. It is such a unique record, and you're not going to hear a band like Howls of Ebb, and certainly Cursus Impasse, the Pendulamic Vows. This is the silver vinyl version. Really, really great record. I don't think it's for everyone, and you know, even for myself, it took me a little while to get into. But that's it for this order from Hell's Headbangers. I've been ordering from them for like 3 years steadily now, and I've never once been disappointed. There was only one time that I can remember off the top of my head where they forgot an item in one of my shipments, and they sent it out as soon as I contacted them, no questions asked. Those guys, they do an awesome job with their label, all the bands that they have on the label. I mean, we're talking about bands like Midnight, Bone Hunter, Acid Witch. They've done stuff for Inquisition. They're doing stuff with Bestial Warlust. I mean, their roster is just absolutely stacked. So I'm sure if you're watching this, you've at least heard of Hell's Headbangers. But if you haven't, I'll include a link to their online distro below in the description. And please do yourself a favor. Check out, support Hell's Headbangers records. I can guarantee you will be very pleased if you place an order with them. So that was it for this unboxing. Thanks a lot for tuning in, watching, subscribing, liking these videos. Everyone who has given me positive support and comments on here on YouTube, also on my Instagram. I can't thank you guys enough. So I'll conclude this video. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks a lot and take care.